Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is Tausif Anam. Welcome to my channel. This channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. And the title of today's live stream is What is Happening at America's Northern Border? That's the key word, northern. It's not southern, it's northern. That's the key word. What's happening at America's northern border? Now, I will be talking about it, but before I do so, before I jump into the discussion, I just want to welcome you all. And I also want to encourage you to participate in the live chat window, my friends. Participate in the live chat window. I see some friends of this community have already participated, have already started participating in the live chat window. So that is wonderful to see. And hold on, I'm going to check my other screen here. Give me 1 second because I want to be able to mention your name if you are already writing your questions and comments in the chat window. So the Journey to Justice is here. Hello. The Journey to Justice writes, good evening, Trump 2024. I love it. Pilot writes, Trump. Steve writes, hello again. Dana is so wonderful. Dana is writing, hello, my handsome friend. Dana, what can I say? Thank you for such a great compliment, Dana. I appreciate that. Dana from Southern Oregon. Is that correct, Dana? Do I remember it correctly? Dana from Southern Oregon, from the West Coast. All right. Pilot writes, hello, sir. Hello, Pilot. So good to see you. I am going to go into the discussion. My friends, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you want to support my channel. If you believe in exercising freedom of speech, if you believe that we should be able to exercise our freedom of speech and to be able to share our thoughts and comments without fear, then hey, you are in the right spot, because on this channel, that's what we do. I share my thoughts and opinions. I share my political commentary freely, no fear, and I want others to do the same. So please hit the thumbs up, support free speech, support this channel, and help me reach more people to spread the message of peace, prosperity, and freedom. So 7 thumbs up already. That is excellent. Let's get it up to 50. Thank you for being here. Gerlina is here. Gerlina writes, good evening. Good evening, Gerlina. Good evening. Thank you. All right. So, my friends, we are going to start the discussion. The question is, what is happening at America's northern border? That is correct. Northern border. And I'll tell you what's going on. My friends, there's something happening that more and more people need to know about. If there's something happening in our country that affects us, then we need to know about it, right? There's something happening that we must all know about, because it's about the safety and security of the people of this country. There's a crisis that is taking place. It is brewing, a crisis that is growing in size, and it's at the northern border of the United States of America. Northern border. A crisis that is a homeland security issue. Yes, you heard that correctly. I'm talking about the northern border. If you are joining for the first time, yes, we do talk about the southern border quite a bit on this channel. We have done that for weeks and months. But now I'm talking about the northern border. the border to the north. So when we say we need a secure border, my friends, that means all border. When we say we need to secure the border, unless I specifically say, hey, we need to secure the southern border, that means I'm talking about the southern border. But when I say we need to secure our nation's border, that means the southern border, the northern border, and the maritime border also. Obviously, the southern border is where we see the biggest crisis, as more than 10 million illegal immigrants have entered the United States since Joe Biden and Kamala Harris came to power. More than 10 million. I don't know if it's 11 million, 12 million, 13 million, 14 million, 15 million. I don't know the exact figure. I don't know who knows the exact figure. But more than 10 million, millions and millions and millions of illegal immigrants have entered the United States through the southern border. Southern border. The US-Mexico border. That's the southern border. Through the southern border since Joe and Kamala came to power. But there's also a crisis at the northern border of the United States. Yes, the northern border. What is happening at the northern border? I will tell you in just a little bit. What is it that's happening at the northern border? According to government officials, more than 19,000 illegal immigrants have been apprehended along one northern border sector over the past year. I'm going to repeat that sentence because I want you to understand parts of it. And I want you to understand the complete sentence and what it means for you, what it means for me, what it means for us, what it means for our country. So I'm going to repeat that again. Yes, I'm talking about illegal immigration, but I'll share the details that I just shared and more. So stay here, don't go anywhere. 7 thumbs up on this video. My friends, we're 7 minutes into the live stream. I got 7 thumbs up. Why not 14? Can we double that? Why not 21? 7 threes are 21. Can we make it 21? Can we get to 50? Support this channel, my friends. Give this video a thumbs up, hit the like button, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And I'm going to repeat the sentence that I just mentioned. According to government officials, more than 19,000 illegal immigrants have been apprehended along one northern border sector over the past year. I'm not talking about the entire northern border. I'm talking about just one sector of the northern border. Along one sector of the northern border, more than 19,000 illegal immigrants have been apprehended over the past year. Now, when I say over the past year, you may be asking, Tausif, by 1 year, we could mean the calendar year, we could mean the fiscal year. What kind of year are you talking about? So if you are thinking about that question, then great, because I'm actually talking about the fiscal year, not calendar year. We're talking about fiscal year 2024. And the fiscal year is different from the calendar year. The calendar year starts on January the 1st when we say Happy New Year, right? And January the 1st is coming up. That's when we say Happy New Year, right? January 1st, we see our friends, our loved ones, our neighbors, our co-workers, and we say Happy New Year. That's the start of the calendar year, January 1st, and the year ends on December 31st. But fiscal year is different. Fiscal year starts on October the 1st and ends on September 30th. So fiscal year 2024 started on October 1st of 2023 and ended on September 30th of 2024. So the fiscal year just ended. So during fiscal year 2024, the Border Patrol agents at the Swanton sector and the Journey to Justice Road, Swanton sector, the Border Patrol agents at the Swanton sector caught illegal immigrants from 97 different countries. The entire world, it seems, is crossing the border illegally to get into the USA. I mean, the southern border is a complete disaster because of Sleepy Joe and Kamala. All right? The southern border is a disaster. We know that. We've talked about it so many times. We will continue to talk about it, no doubt about that, because as long as we don't fix it, as long as the problem is not fixed, we need to talk about it. And you know who's going to fix it? Trump's going to fix it when he gets elected. But I'm not talking about the southern border today. I'm talking about the northern border. During fiscal year 2024, the Border Patrol agents at the Swanton sector caught illegal immigrants from 97 different countries. 97, think about it. It seems that the entire world wants to cross the border into the US. People from so many, dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of countries. Think about it. Think about it. So you may be asking, Toss, if you say it's just along one sector, the Swanton sector, what is the Swanton sector? Well, my friends, the Swanton sector reportedly is 24,000 square miles area. The Swanton sector is 24,000 square miles area. The Swanton sector is along the US-Canada border, and it includes Vermont and several counties in New Hampshire and New York. That's the Swanton sector, okay? So this sector is at the northern border. The exact number of migrants caught is 19,222. 19,222. So 19,222. So I keep saying more than 19,000 in short. But it's 19,222. That's how many migrants have been apprehended at the Swanton sector of the northern border in fiscal year 2024. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what is happening in this country with Joe and Kamala, or you can say Biden and Harris, or if you want to use their full names, you can say Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. With Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in charge, this is what is happening in the United States. Illegal immigrants from dozens and dozens and dozens of countries around the world, they are crossing into the US illegally, obviously. That's what they're doing. The southern border is a complete mess. It is a disaster because of the Biden-Harris administration. And the northern border also is seeing a growing crisis. My friends, I'm going to pause here because I need your support. I want you to show this channel some support by hitting the thumbs up, by liking this video, by liking this channel, by subscribing if you have not done so already. Subscribe, stay connected, and like this video, share this video. 16 likes so far. We're 15 minutes into the live stream. Now it's up to 22. That's the momentum I like to see. That's the momentum we need. 22 likes in 15 minutes, 23 likes. I know we can get 27 more. so we can reach 50. Please show some support. Help this channel. I appreciate that, my friends. So let me add a key piece of information here. This number, 19,222 migrants apprehended in fiscal year 2024. This number, 19,222, this is more than the apprehensions in the past 17 years combined. Can you believe that? If you add the apprehensions of the past 17 years, this number, 19,222, this 19,000 figure is more than the apprehensions in the past 17 years combined. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what's going on? Gerald writes, vote Trump 2024. That is exactly what we need. You know, I'm saying all this, and Gerald is probably thinking, you know what? I know the solution. Vote Trump 2024. So Gerald is writing Trump 2024 because Gerald understands in the live chat window. Gerald understands the importance of voting for Trump 2024 to solve all this crisis. And it's not just Gerald. Barbecue Pitmaster is also supporting Trump. And Barbecue Pitmaster also mentions Vance because Vance is the running mate, right? Trump Vance 2024. That's awesome. Gianna Forever writes Trump 24. That's awesome. Doom writes Trump, Trump, Trump. John Connor writes Trump 2024. Thank you. You understand. You understand what's going on. Heidi writes Trump Vance. Absolutely. You understand that the problems have become so intense, the problems have become so big that to solve all these problems, who do we need? Trump? We need Trump. And why is 2024 significant? Why is everyone writing 2024? Because this year, in November, we have a chance to elect Donald Trump. We have an opportunity to elect Donald Trump to save this country. A viewer writes, vote blue. I think what's happening when the viewer says vote blue, the viewer is basically mixing up the colors. No. We're not talking about blue. We're talking about red. We're talking about red. Vote red. A viewer named Vortex wrote, vote blue. You're mixing up the colors. The colors need to be accurate. You gotta vote red, not blue. So let's give all those people a reminder which color to vote for. Okay? Vote red. I have written it in the live chat window. I've written vote red. And you can repeat that. You can repeat that. Vote red. Scott Wells writes vote red. Don't have to listen to me. Listen to Scott Wells who wrote vote red. Okay? Listen to Dana. Dana writes vote red. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Vote red. Meaning, for those who are getting confused, like what does vote red mean? Vote red means when you go to your polling location and you get a ballot, just vote for Republican candidates up and down the ballot. Republicans, vote for Republicans up and down the ballot. Vote for Republicans. That's what vote red means. If you want to make sure that our borders are secure, the southern border, northern border, maritime border, you got to vote red. Vote for Republicans. Vote for Trump for president. Vote for your Republican U.S. Senate candidate, vote for your Republican U.S. House candidate. Vote for Republicans up and down the ballot, up and down the ballot. Vote for Republicans. That's what vote red means. So, my friends, this crisis that we are seeing at the northern border, can you believe that? I mean, no border is secure. Southern border, northern border, all are insecure right now. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what Biden, Harris has done, Sleepy Joe, and Kamala? One Texas miner is writing what we should all do. Straight Republican ticket. Vote for Republicans. Vote for Republicans. Okay? Shay writes open borders. Yeah, we have open borders right now. So we have to secure our border, our southern border, our northern border, our maritime border. We need personnel. We need physical barriers where it applies. Okay? You don't have to build a physical barrier, a wall everywhere. You know, there are natural barriers. It has to be a mixture of physical barrier, build the wall where the wall applies, like Trump wanted to do, like Trump did. Build the wall, finish building the wall, and then there are some natural barriers also. Those are great. And then also, simply the wall is not going to work if you don't deploy personnel. We need Border Patrol agents, more and more Border Patrol agents. And the Border Patrol agents need resources. They need resources to be able to do their job. We need technology. So it has to be a package. We need a physical barrier, the wall. We need personnel. The agents need resources. They need technology. And when we have all that, we can secure the border. And you know what's most important in order to secure the border? Do you know what is most important? More important than the wall? More important than resources at the border? Do you know what is the most important thing needed to secure the border? The willingness. The willingness to do it. The willingness to secure the border. That's what is most needed. The willingness to secure America's border. Right now, the willingness to secure the border is missing. The person occupying the White House, Joe Biden, he's the lover of ice cream. He likes spending time on the beach. He likes relaxing and sleeping. Joe Biden does not have the willingness to secure the border. Neither does Kamala Harris. And that's why they keep the border open. Okay? If you go to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and you say, hey, guys, we got to secure the border, they're going to say, no, we don't want to secure the border. They don't have the willingness. If you go and say, hey, Joe, the border's open. People are coming in illegally. We got to secure the border. If you say, Kamala, what's going on? You're the border czar. Why don't you secure the border? Joe's going to say, no, I don't want to secure the border. I want my ice cream. And Kamala's going to say, ha, 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 ha. She doesn't want to secure the border. She's just going to laugh. That's what she does. That's why she's not doing a press conference, because she knows that somebody's going to ask her that question. Why have you not secured the border? You are the border czar. She's trying to dodge that question. She's trying to, not answer that question. Okay? So the willingness to secure the border is not there right now. But you know who's willing to secure the border? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Okay? Let me see some comments here. Ruben Garcia writes, secure the border. Richard writes, Trump 2024. Scott Wells has a great message. Scott writes, like and subscribe, vote Trump for USA to be number one. Great channel. Thanks for the info, Tosif. Thank you all. See, 25 minutes into the live stream, it's 40 likes already. I know we can get the number up. I know we can get more likes. 41. How about 9 more? How about 9 more likes and more subscriptions? Can we do that? Help me spread my message. I am a freedom-loving American, and many people who are watching, they are also freedom-loving Americans. We love this country. That's what we have in common. We love this country. We are proud Americans. We love this country. We want our country to be safe and strong. And in order for our country to be safe and strong, we need to secure the border. And so I was shocked when I read the news about what happened at the northern border, and I just wanted to bring that information to you. The northern border is seeing a growing crisis, and I just talked about the Swanton sector, one sector, and there are so many other areas at the northern border, right? The northern border is huge. It's huge. It's big. And so, my friends, the Biden-Harris administration is giving us all kinds of crises. The Biden-Harris administration is not doing their job, which is why we have all these crises. And it's not just the southern border. A crisis is also brewing, as I mentioned, at the northern border. I'm going to ask you a question. Danielle is here. Hello, Danielle. Sassy is here. Sassy, always wonderful to see you. Edwin is here. Hello, Edwin. Thank you for being here. Robert writes, what is this live about, man? New here. Would somebody please tell Robert what this live stream is about? Would somebody please tell Robert that we are freedom-loving people and we love this country, the United States of America, and that we want Trump to be in the White House so that we have a stable economy, secure border, and peace and prosperity? Would somebody please share that information with Robert, because Robert is asking what this channel is about. Please let Robert know that, okay? Robert writes, oh, nice. All right, Robert. Robert, now that you are saying, oh, nice, I'm hoping you're going to hit the subscribe button and you're going to like this video, because I'm just getting started. There's a lot more to talk about. So stay here, Robert and others. Don't go anywhere. If I turn my face, if I look in a different direction, that doesn't mean I'm distracted. It doesn't mean I'm distracted. It doesn't mean I'm busy with something else. You know what it means? It means I'm writing on my keyboard here, and I've got another screen here. I'm writing a poll question. Okay, so when I turn my face away from the camera, it doesn't mean that I'm distracted. I'm not daydreaming. By the way, it's not day anymore, it's nighttime. It's because I am writing an important poll question that I would like you all to answer, if you would please do that. The poll question is not there yet. I'm going to write the poll question, and then once I publish it, you can all answer. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So the question is, should the government secure the northern border to stop the influx of illegal immigrants? Okay? Do you like that question, or should I rephrase it? If you have suggestions, you can let me know. I'm just making this question up as I go. This was not pre-decided. Okay. Jackson, I see your comment. Very funny, Jackson. Humor. Okay, we need humor. All right, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to ask you this question. Just stay here. Okay. Hold on. Somebody says all borders are secure. Really? Who said that? Or did I not see it properly? The border is not secure. Okay, hold on. I'm actually going to change the question. Okay, so let's do this, because we always have two options whenever I post a poll question. I think there was one time when we had 4 options because I asked about your top priorities, but today we're going to have 3 options, okay? The question is, how concerned are you about illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border, okay? How concerned are you about illegal immigration? Hold on. How concerned are you about illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border? Okay, very concerned, somewhat concerned, not concerned. Let's start the poll. Okay, let's see. How concerned are you about illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border? Are you very concerned? Are you somewhat concerned or not concerned? I want to hear from you. Okay, let's see. It took me a while to come up with a question, and I wanted there to be a question with 3 options just to understand the level of concern that you're feeling, okay? So I'm talking about the illegal immigration problems at the northern border. So as an American, how concerned are you? Are you Are you very concerned? I'm very concerned. If you ask me, I'm going to click very concerned because I am very concerned about illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border. But then I have three options: very concerned, somewhat concerned, not concerned. As an American, I am very concerned, but I want to hear from you. Are you very concerned, somewhat concerned, or not concerned? Okay, so please. Sassy writes extremely concerned. Sassy, I would recommend, yes, Sassy, you wrote extremely concerned. Okay, that's being noted, Sassy. Thank you. I am also extremely concerned. So Sassy, you can click very concerned, and I will take that as extremely concerned also. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. 64 likes already. Wow. Thank you. I know we can get to 100. I know that. I know that. Can we get to 100? I think that's possible. Okay. 35 more likes. Oh, 65 likes so far. 35 more, and we'll get to 100. So, my friends, let me point out that the northern border is huge. It is very, very long. Very long. And here, so far, I have talked about one sector of the northern border. You know that, right? I've talked about the Swanton sector. But the entire northern border is very long, very, very long. The entire US-Canada border is very long. And I want to ask you at this point, how long exactly in miles is the US-Canada border? Can anyone make a guess? In miles. You can also write in kilometers, that's fine. But in miles, do you know how long the US-Canada border is? Would anyone write that? Would you write that, please? Make a guess. I can wait. I can wait for a little bit. I want to see what people write. Let me know. How long is the northern border, the US-Canada border? Does anyone know? In miles. Scott Wells writes 2,500 miles. Okay. One Texas Miner writes 3,900 miles. Richard writes 2,800 miles. Mike writes 5,000 miles. Okay. I'm going to give you the answer. Claudia Greenwood writes over 3,000. Well, I can tell you that it is definitely over 3,000, but can you make a guess? Does anyone know how long is the northern border in miles? Mel writes, hi Tausif, and I'm hi Mel. And Claudia Greenwood, it's great to see you. Michu writes 5,250. Okay. Jose writes 9,000. Wow. Dan wrote 5,525 miles. That is exactly correct, Dan. Dan, congratulations for the correct answer. I know some people got really close to the correct answer, but that is the correct answer. As Dan wrote, 5,525 miles long. Okay? That is how long. That is how long the northern border is. And, you know, you can verify the information. If you look at Department of Homeland Security, they have on their website, they have the information. The US-Canada border is the longest in the world, and it spans 5,525 miles. And for those who are wondering, okay, you're saying it in miles. I want it in kilometers. If you don't like using miles and you want to know how many kilometers that is, well, you can do the conversion, or I can give you the answer. 5,525 miles means 8,891 kilometers. That is long in kilometers. Okay? And this border It goes across 13 American states and 8 Canadian provinces / territories. Okay? So that's a very long border, 5,525 miles, which is 8,891 kilometers. It's a very long border, the longest in the world, the US-Canada border. Okay? And my friends, Canada is a friend of ours. Canada is a friendly country. It's a friend of ours. The United States and Canada are friends, okay? I think we can all agree on that. Canada is a very strong ally also. But here's the problem. There are people from many other parts of the world who are taking advantage of this border that we have. They are taking advantage of this northern border, and people from other parts of the world are crossing into the US through Canada, and they are using that border, the northern border, to illegally enter the United States. And as I stated, during fiscal year 2024, the Border Patrol agents at the Swanton sector caught illegal immigrants from 97 countries. 97 different countries, and that's just one sector. One sector. Okay? So something has to be done. Something has to be done to secure the northern border. And I wanted people to know about this issue. As we talk about the southern border, we must also pay attention to the northern border. And as Sassy just wrote, you can see it in the live chat window. What did Sassy write? You don't have to look at me now. Look at the live chat window. Look at what Sassy wrote. Sassy wrote, secure all borders. That is exactly what we need. We need to secure all borders. What does all borders mean? What does it mean? It means the southern border, the northern border, and the maritime border. Let's not forget the maritime border. We got the southern border, we got the northern border, and then we have the East Coast, we have the West Coast, we have the Gulf Coast. We also need to secure the maritime border, my friends. Do you agree with that? Do you agree? We need complete border security. I'm gonna write it here. Complete border security. Complete border security. Do you agree with that? Absolutely. Steve writes yes. Yes. Complete border security. That's what we need. Okay? All right. Sassy writes definitely. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So Alicia is writing same talk every live. So Alicia, you're saying that I say the same thing during every live stream? But you know what? At least I come here and I talk. And I answer questions. Okay? But Kamala Harris, probably the person you absolutely love, Kamala Harris doesn't even talk to the media. Kamala Harris is not doing a press conference. Okay? So, anyone who blames me for saying the same thing, I mean, understand this. The reason why we need to discuss this problem every day, all the time, is because the problem is continuing. And actually, today I'm talking about something different. I'm talking about the northern border. It's not the southern border that I'm focusing on right now. I'm talking about the northern border, but then in conclusion, I'm saying we need to secure all border. So Alicia is blaming me and saying I say the same stuff every day, every live, but you know what? At least I'm here talking. And I'm not even a candidate. My name does not appear on the ballot in 2024. And here I am every night tuning in, spending an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, sharing my thoughts on things that matter to our country. But Kamala Harris, who is running for office, who is the current vice president, and she wants a promotion, which hopefully she's not going to get because she's going to lose. We're going to reject her. Okay, we're going to reject her at the ballot, at the when we go vote. She is running for office and she does not even do a press conference. Okay, I would love to see Kamala Harris do a live stream and actually answer questions. Okay, why doesn't she organize a press conference and answer some questions from the media? She knows that a lot of the media members are going to give her softball questions. A lot of the media members won't even ask her tough questions. And still, she doesn't do a press conference. And you are blaming me for doing live streams and you're saying same talk every live? Yeah? Well, the problem is continuing. If I talked about the border crisis a month ago, it's not like the border crisis went away. The crisis just keeps getting worse. So should we just stop talking about it? Should we not talk about it? We have to talk about it. We'll keep talking about it. And we are going to put Donald Trump in the White House. Donald Trump is going to win. We're going to vote for Donald Trump. 2024, we are going to vote for Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is going to be the president of the United States, the 47th, and he's going to secure the border. My friends, do you agree with me? If you do, write Trump 2024. Write Trump 2024. All right. Thank you. All right, my friends, I have a lot more to talk about. Don't go anywhere. 77 likes already on this video. I know I can get 23 more to get to 100. I know I can get 23 more to get to 100. My friends, please subscribe if you have not done so already. I have reached a nice milestone today because I have crossed the 4,500 subscriber milestone, and it's possible because of your support. And I know we can get to the next milestone also. We can get to 4,600. I know we can. If everyone who's watching now, if you have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Help me get to 4,600 subscriber milestone. I would appreciate that. My friends, I have a lot more to talk about. Don't go anywhere. And give me 1 second, my friends. Okay. Hold on, my friends. Give me 1 second. Let me change the screen here. Okay. All right. So, the northern border, we need to secure the northern border. And the reason I talked about this issue today is because I wanted you all to know about this. As we talk about the southern border, we must also pay attention to the northern border. Now, let's talk about what's happening in the United States as a result of illegal immigration, as a result of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's open border policy. Let's talk about what's going on. Migrant gang crimes are taking place in this country. Migrant gang crimes. I previously talked about a violent transnational gang, Tren de Aragua. They're causing havoc. I talked about what Tren de Aragua did in Colorado. And now, reportedly, multiple members of Tren de Aragua were arrested this weekend after law enforcement officers in Texas raided a vacant apartment complex that was in control of this violent transnational gang. Okay. Carol writes, havoc, south side of Chicago. Carol, I am going to be talking about it. Thank you for bringing that up. That is something I'm going to be talking about. That's coming next. But you mentioned it before I could. So, Carol, thank you for paying attention. Okay. So, my friends, reportedly, law enforcement received multiple complaints about human trafficking, about narcotics violations, etc., at an apartment complex in Texas. And so law enforcement conducted the raid and they arrested members of Tren de Aragua. I just want to say thanks to the members of the law enforcement community. I'm so grateful that we have brave police officers who are working hard every day to protect and serve. Okay, so I'm going to give you some more details, but let's just write I support men and women of law enforcement. I support men and women of law enforcement. Do you agree with me? Do you support men and women of law enforcement? If you do, just say yes, or you can repeat what I wrote. I support men and women of law enforcement, my friends. So important. Scott Wells writes, I agree and support. Claudia Greenwood writes yes. Danielle writes yes. Thank you, Danielle. Danielle writes support. Dennis writes agree and Trump 2024. Thank you. One Texas Minor writes agree. John Drake writes yes. Cheryl Thomas, thank you for respecting our members of the law enforcement community. Philip writes, oh, Philip doesn't like, okay. Well, Philip, I'm not going to read your comment, all right? Let's move on to the next one. Dax writes, yes, we support law enforcement. Danielle writes, Trump Vance 2024. Sassy writes, yes, I support. Heidi Smith writes, agree. And there are many others. Okay, my friends. Reportedly, 20 individuals were taken into custody after the raid. And out of these 20 individuals, 19 were arrested. Reportedly, 4 of these individuals who were taken into custody were confirmed to be Tren de Aragua gang members. Can you imagine that? In Texas. Can you imagine that? This is just one instance. This is just one instance, one apartment complex, one raid. Think about how many of these gang members, these Tren de Aragua gang members may be out there committing crimes and spreading fear. This is what the Biden-Harris administration has done to our country. This is what the Biden-Harris administration has done to the United States of America. They allowed illegal immigrants to come into our country, and now we have Tren de Aragua gang members spreading fear, committing crimes, causing violence in American communities. This violent gang, Tren de Aragua, they need to be arrested and they must be stopped. And that's why I support the men and women of law enforcement. And I'm grateful for the work that they do to combat crime and to keep our communities safe. We need to support our men and women of law enforcement. In Chicago, and Carol mentioned that before I could on this live stream tonight. In Chicago, in the neighboring state of Illinois, why do I say neighboring state? Because I'm in Wisconsin. So in Chicago, in the neighboring state of Illinois, residents are worried about Tren de Aragua. This gang is reportedly infiltrating Chicago. This gang is making its way to Chicago And there are concerns about gang wars that may take place in the Windy City. Chicago is called the Windy City. It's a beautiful city, but the Democrats have destroyed the Chicago economy. They are destroying the various neighborhoods of Chicago. The Democrats and their policies help promote chaos. That's what's happening. In Chicago, there's chaos. If Tren de Aragua gang members infiltrate Chicago, and if there are gang wars in Chicago, then my question is, who's going to suffer? Do you know? Who's going to suffer? The residents of Chicago will suffer. This is the direct result of Democrat policies. Open border, that's a Democrat policy. Sanctuary city, that's a Democrat policy. Free housing and free services for the migrants, that's a Democrat policy. And what's the result of all of this? Lawlessness and the possibility of gang violence. If violence increases in Chicago, the people there are going to suffer. Businesses will suffer. Many people will probably move out of Chicago, which is then going to hurt the Chicago economy. Danielle writes, "Make America healthy again." That's correct, Danielle. We need to do that. A viewer writes, "Are you a citizen of the USA?" Yes, I am. I'm a naturalized American citizen. Okay? So let's see. I asked a poll question today. The question is, how concerned are you about illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border? The choices are very concerned, somewhat concerned, not concerned. 58% so far have said very concerned. 58% out of 307 votes. So if you... Okay, listen, Alicia is writing same rant every live. All right, Alicia, let me do that. Let me just put you on timeout, okay? Let me do that. Here. There you go. Alicia Cruz has been timed out for 24 hours, okay? This is what happens for writing the same comment over and over again and trying to cause disruption in the live chat. Okay? I've put Alicia Cruz in timeout. You're not going to see a comment from Alicia for the rest of the live stream. Okay? So you can applaud. Listen, I try not to block people. I try not to put people in timeout. But at some point, when you see somebody disrupting the live chat by writing the same thing over and over again, over and over and over and over and again, and just causing a mess in the live chat window, something has to be done. Okay? I don't like doing this, but I will, because you know what happens? Even if I, just, overlook something, there are other viewers in the live chat. There are other friends of this community who have to, who are basically seeing the same person writing the same thing over and over again, line after line after line after line. So, I mean, I have to do something. All right. So, my friends, 92 likes on this video tonight. It was Sunday night when I started the live stream. Now it's Monday morning. It's just past midnight here. It's October 7th, 12:03 a.m. Please support this channel by hitting the like button, hitting the thumbs up. The more you like this video, the more this video reaches more people. And when that happens, I'm able to spread my message of peace, prosperity, and freedom to more and more people. So 94 likes. I know we can get it up to 100. I know we can. I think the last video I had more than 100. Maybe I think it was more than 200, if I remember correctly. So, my friends, please like this video. Help me reach more people. I would appreciate that. We are 1 hour into the live stream. So far, 6,700 viewers have watched this live stream. So I thank you all for your support. Let me see. I'm going to read some comments. All right. Okay, let's see. Lots of comments. I can't keep up with so many comments. Scott Wells writes, Tausif is the best. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Bill writes, please hit like button. Yes, please do. I need 2 more likes to get to 100. You can do it. Danielle writes, we appreciate what you're doing. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you so very much. So, my friends, if violence increases in Chicago, the people are going to suffer. Businesses will suffer. Many people, as I said, will probably move out of Chicago, which means the Chicago economy is going to be adversely affected. But the Democrats do not care about the economy. The Democrats don't. They don't care about the economy. You know who they care about? You know what they care about? The Democrats care about illegal immigrants. That's what they care about. The Democrats love illegal immigrants, and that's why Democrats have these sanctuary city policies. It's unbelievable. But it's real. Democrats have sanctuary city policies because they love illegal immigrants. Common sense is something that has no place in the Democrat Party. I'm going to write it again. Here, I'm going to write it. Common sense has no place in Democrat Party. Do you agree with that statement? Common sense has no place in Democrat Party. Do you agree with that? So, common sense does not work in the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party believes in nonsense and absurdity. The Democrats don't believe in common sense. They believe in nonsense and absurdity. And let me know if you agree with me when I say that the Democrat Party believes in nonsense and absurdity and that they don't believe in common sense, okay? Share your thoughts with me in the live chat window, my friends. If a person follows common sense, then that person would support strong border, legal immigration, deporting illegal immigrants, and enforcing our nation's immigration laws. So if you follow common sense, you are going to support strong border. You'll support border security. You'll support legal immigration, and you will oppose illegal immigration, and you will support enforcing our nation's immigration laws. Of course, common sense would also say that there must not be any sanctuary city. No sanctuary city. If you follow common sense, then there should be no sanctuary city. No sanctuary for illegal immigrants. But the Democrats, they love sanctuary cities. That's what they love. That's what they dream of all the time. They cannot stop thinking about sanctuary cities. They love it more than anything else. The Democrats love sanctuary cities. You know why? Because they don't follow common sense. Okay? They only think about ways to get illegals into the country and then finding ways to give them a pathway to citizenship. That is their goal. The Democrats, they love illegals coming into the country, and then they also want to find ways to give these illegals a pathway to citizenship, because you know what? They are trying to create new voters. They are trying to create new voters. And what is the result of illegal immigration? Rising gang violence in our country. Rising gang violence in our country. My friends, help me get to 150 likes. Help me get to 150 likes here. I'm at 99. I hope to get one more to reach 100. But you know what? Help me get to 150. That would be really great. Okay? Okay? I just got to 100. 101. Help me get to 150. I would appreciate that. All right. And if you are here for the first time, please don't forget. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. Okay? Subscribe and stay connected with me, friends. All right. I have more to talk about. Don't go anywhere. 7,200 viewers so far tonight. I appreciate all the support. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Now, we must vote for Donald Trump to ensure that ICE is strengthened. You know what ICE I'm talking about? I'm talking about Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Vote for Trump to ensure that ICE, meaning Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE is strengthened so that the illegal immigrants, these criminal aliens, can be deported. We must deport the criminal aliens who are causing havoc in our country, who are committing crimes, who are causing unrest in our country. Deport. We need to deport the illegals. Arrest and deport these violent gang members and make America safe again. Make America safe again, my friends. Pamela writes that she would never subscribe to my channel. Oh my God, Pamela. I am so sad. You're never gonna subscribe. Pamela, I hope and pray that you can see the difference between right and wrong and the difference between truth and falsehood. You're saying that my channel is full of lies. You know, my channel is actually a place for truth. I believe in the power of the truth. The members of this community on this channel, they believe in the power of the truth. And that's why we gather here every night to share facts, to spread the truth, and show our love for our country. Okay? The United States of America, the greatest country in the world. Pamela, you're saying my channel is full of lies. Pamela, that is a completely inaccurate statement, Pamela. And I'm hoping and praying that you will be able to tell the difference between truth and lies, the difference between truth and falsehood. And someday you're going to realize, Pamela, that this channel is about the truth. Okay? You can go fact check me. You can go, fact check the statements that I'm making here. This is not pre-recorded. This is not edited. This is live. Okay? So you can fact check me in real time. You can record this. You can replay this. It's going to be on my channel. Okay? I'm telling the truth. And I hope you get to understand the power of the truth, Pamela. This channel is about the truth. Okay. My friends, do you agree? Do you agree? Let me know. This channel is about the truth. Okay. All right. So we need to strengthen ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. I love ICE. Do you love ICE? I love ICE. You know, right now I'm drinking water. I wish I had some ice here. Okay. But this is not the ice I'm talking about. Okay. I'm not talking about this ice that I need with my water. I'm talking about Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Okay. ICE. Immigration, I. Customs, C. Enforcement, E. ICE. Okay. We love Immigration and Customs Enforcement. We love ICE. And ICE is going to help make America great again by catching all these criminal aliens and by deporting them. Okay? I'm going to write this. I love Immigration and Customs Enforcement. I love ICE. I wrote it. We need ICE. And you know, Trump is going to strengthen ICE, give the ICE agents the resources that they need to catch the criminal aliens so that we can deport them. Deport the criminal aliens. Okay? All right. Okay, my friends. Donald Trump visited Wisconsin again on Sunday. Did you see that? Did anyone, see that rally on TV? Do you know about this? Donald Trump visited Wisconsin again on Sunday. We're officially into Monday, so I can't say that Donald Trump visited Wisconsin today because it's already Monday. But he visited Wisconsin on Sunday. He had a rally in Dodge County, beautiful county, in a community called Juneau. All right? Juneau is a city in Dodge County, Wisconsin, and that's where Trump had a big rally on Sunday. It was an amazing rally. Now, there's also a Juneau in Alaska, and I'm very much aware of that, okay? When you hear Juneau, when I say, hey, Trump had a rally in Juneau, you may be thinking, oh, Alaska? Did Trump do a rally in Alaska? No. This is Juneau, Wisconsin. I'm not talking about Alaska, not talking about Juneau, Alaska. By the way, I really want to visit Alaska now that I think about it. Now that I think, so I was going to talk about Juneau, Wisconsin, and then suddenly I realized, oh, there's a Juneau in Alaska. And now that I think about Juneau in Alaska, I really want to visit Alaska, okay? I have never been to Alaska, but it would be nice to go to Alaska for a nice visit, okay? Anyone here watching from Alaska? Anyone here from Alaska? I'm just curious. I know I have viewers from so many different parts of the country. Spooky writes, I'm from Alaska. Oh, awesome. Spooky, where in Alaska are you from, Spooky? Let us know. If you are from Alaska, Dana says, I've been to Alaska. Dana, where in Alaska did you go? I have never been to Alaska. I would love to go to Alaska. Okay. So anyway, so when I say Juneau, Trump had a rally in Juneau, I'm talking about Juneau, Wisconsin. I am not talking about Juneau, Alaska. But you know what? I really wonder if anyone's watching from Alaska. So let me know if you're from Alaska. There's Juneau, Alaska. There's Anchorage, Alaska. There are so many other places in Alaska. Alaska is a nice place. I would love to visit, but the winter's coming. It's probably not a good time to go to Alaska. But so Juneau, Wisconsin is where Trump had his rally. It's not Juneau in Alaska. This is Juneau in Dodge County. By the way, now that we talk about Alaska, Alaska is not a battleground state in 2024. I mean, I would love to talk more about Alaska, trust me, but we need to spend our time discussing the battleground states. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about Wisconsin and Michigan and Pennsylvania and Georgia and North Carolina and Arizona. I'm not going to be talking much about Alaska, but trust me, I do want to visit Alaska. Even if it's just for 7 days, I would love to go to Alaska, maybe Juneau, Alaska, or Anchorage or wherever, and just, go for a visit and come back. But Alaska is not a battleground state for 2024. Wisconsin is a battleground state. And that's why Trump is not in Juneau, Alaska. He came to Juneau, Wisconsin. Trump came to Wisconsin, although I think it would be pretty nice to do a rally in Alaska, At some point, maybe I would love to see Trump do a rally in Alaska. That'd be great. Alaska is red. Lots of Republicans. Somebody, I think, mentioned that. Lots of Republicans in Alaska. And I know Alaska is overwhelmingly going to vote for Trump. We know that, right? I mean, Alaska loves Trump. For those of you who may not believe it, I'm going to put it in words. Alaska loves Trump. Okay, I know that. Although I've not been to Alaska, I know Alaska loves Trump. So Trump was in Wisconsin, and the crowd was so energized. So energized. People waited in long lines to be a part of this rally. People waited for a long time to be a part of this rally, to go and see this rally. This is the energy, my friends. This is the energy. The energy and the momentum. Support Trump. And really, support for Trump increases every single day. And this is what is going to lead us to victory. We, the people of the United States of America, we will win if Trump wins. You know why? Because Trump puts Americans first, and the Democrats put the illegal immigrants first. The Democrats prioritize the illegal immigrants, and Trump prioritizes the American citizens. Do you agree with me? Let's see. Okay. Claudia Greenwood writes, Trump 2024. Okay. I'm reading some comments here. Okay. Okay, hold on. So many comments. I just can't keep up. I just can't keep up. Wow. Lots of comments here. Okay. 497 votes in the poll that I'm running today. The poll is, how concerned are you about illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border? That's the key word, northern border. I'm not talking about the southern border in the poll question. I'm talking about the northern border that we have with Canada. Are you very concerned, somewhat concerned, not concerned? Let me know. Okay? How concerned are you about illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border? My friends, if you have not subscribed yet, would you please subscribe? That'd be great. Help me reach a new milestone by helping me get to 4,600. Help me get to 4,600 subscribers, okay? Okay, I want to ask you a question. I tell people that I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on X, I'm on Truth Social. How many of you are on Truth Social? I want to find out. Anyone here who's on Truth Social? If you have an account on Truth Social, please connect with me. Okay, I can post my Truth Social link here, okay? Hold on. That's me on Truth Social. I'm going to pin that message. I'm on Truth Social, okay? And I pinned the link to my Truth Social here. Let's see. Okay, Dingo writes, I'm on Truth Social. Would you please, connect with me? Anyone who's on Truth Social? Okay, yeah, follow me on Truth Social. You can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, X, Truth Social. Just stay connected. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. Danielle writes, I'll follow you. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that, Danielle. Yeah, I have my Truth Social open right now in the other window. So if you follow me now, I can see that. I'll probably get a notification. Also, let me do one thing. I can also give you my I can also give you my Instagram. Give me 1 second. I'll give you my Instagram link here. Okay. Okay. Here's my Instagram. Anyone on Instagram? Connect with me on Instagram. So Sarah Attilano is just writing the same thing over and over again, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. So let's see. Okay, so Sarah, what's the name? Sarah Attilano. If Sarah Attilano writes the same comment again, Sarah is going for timeout. Okay, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. I don't want to do it, and I don't do it much. You can tell. But if Sarah writes that comment again, that same thing over and over again, just gonna go for timeout then. So Sarah, don't do it. Don't do it, Sarah. Charlie has really provided a nice summary. Charlie writes, end struggling, hardships and losses. Vote Trump, affordable economy. That is correct. That is correct. If you, right now people are struggling. Right now there are lots of hardships that people are facing, especially those who are, low income. They are really facing tremendous hardship. Okay, and everyone, the middle class is suffering. Middle class is facing losses. Lots of businesses are losing money. Small businesses are the heart of this economy. Small businesses are really struggling. Small businesses are really struggling. Okay, and so we have to make sure that we have policies that will bring an end to the struggles and the hardships and the losses, and policies that will take our economy in the right direction towards prosperity. So for that, we need to vote Trump so that people can afford the basic necessities. People can afford groceries. People can afford, gasoline. Okay, hold on. A viewer writes, "You a lawyer?" I am not a lawyer. I've worked very closely with lawyers. I'm not a lawyer. I used to work at an organization called Wisconsin Legislative Council. It's a nonpartisan legislative service agency here in the state of Wisconsin. It's basically an office full of lawyers, and they provide service to the Wisconsin state legislature. So I worked there for one academic year when I was going to graduate school. And so I've worked very closely with lawyers. And then in also other jobs that I've had, I've worked closely with lawyers. But I am not a lawyer. Okay. I don't have a JD. I understand law, many things about law, but I don't have the law degree. Okay. So I'm not a lawyer. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Okay, who's following me on? Okay, I'm going to check my Truth Social, so, and my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, if you follow me on Truth Social, you follow me on Facebook, you can connect with me. Okay, LinkedIn, please do that also. All right. Okay. Let's see. A viewer writes, "Ain't no way the Republicans going to accept you in the party." Should I answer that? A viewer writes, "Ain't no way the Republicans going to accept you in the party." Do you know for how many years I have been involved in the Republican Party? You got any idea? Do you have any idea? Do you know that here in the state of Wisconsin, I am actually a delegate at the state convention from my county party? Do you know that? I used to sit on the executive committee of the Republican Party in my county. Do you know that? I mean, you're saying the Republicans not going to, ain't no way the Republicans going to accept you in the party. I am a Republican. Okay? What are you talking about? You have any idea? I mean, really, you gotta listen. Hold on. You have to check out my, uh, you have to check out my website before you make comments like that. Okay? You have to see my biography. You have to see my political involvement before you make a comment like that. So let me share that link with you. There's my website. Go check out my website, all right? Let's see. More fire rights. You just got here yesterday. You don't know anything. That is wrong. Okay, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to drag me into an argument. Okay, that's not going to happen. I think I've answered. I've addressed your comment. That's it. You can write whatever you want. I'm not reading it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Dingo writes, Republican Party is stronger than ever. It is stronger than ever. It is more diverse than ever. It is stronger than ever. And we, the freedom-loving Americans in the Republican Party, we want a strong and healthy and safe and secure and great America. We have to make America strong again, safe again, healthy again, and great again. That's what we're trying to do. Okay? Let's see. Let's read some more comments here. By the way, my friends, can you help me get to 4,600 subscribers? I need 59 more subscribers to get to 4,600. I don't know if that's going to happen tonight, but if I can get close, that would be great. I appreciate your help and your support. Roy writes, I subbed. Thank you. A viewer says, hold on. A viewer named Johnny is commenting about my suit, okay? Dana writes, I can't find you on Truth Social. Dana, hold on. I'm going to post that link again, and then you'll be able to find me. Hold on. Dana, let me know if you see. Dana, I'm posting the link. Can you click on that link now, Dana? My name is just as it appears in this on this channel. It's Tausif Anam. So you go to Truth Social, look for Tausif Anam. Can you find me now? Okay. Let me know if you find me. I've got my page open. Let me open that Truth Social page. All right. I'm trying to connect with you all. Connect with me on social media, my friends. Danielle writes, America first. I love it, Danielle. America first, absolutely. Yeah, find me on Instagram. Find me on Truth Social. I also have a Facebook page. You can look up my name and you'll see a page with my picture. And the page has more than 5,000 subscribers, so that's how you can find me. And then I'm also on LinkedIn, so you can find me on LinkedIn also. Let's see. You know, the reason I'm silent is because I'm trying to read your comments. So this suit, it's actually not a complete suit. It's just an individual coat. You can wear it with a matching pant. That's what I'm doing. And somebody's saying, is this suit from Goodwill? No, this coat is not from Goodwill. And even if a piece of clothing, even if a coat or a jacket is from Goodwill, is that a problem? Is that a problem? no, this is not from Goodwill. But if something that you're wearing is from Goodwill, is that a problem? A lot of people in this economy are struggling. A lot of people are suffering. Okay? So, at Goodwill, people can buy affordable clothes. Okay? It's not the same as going into a store and, buying something brand new. It's not like going into a, you know, um, it's not the same as going into like something like a department store and getting brand new clothing, the latest products. But a lot of Americans shop at Goodwill, okay, and there are good things that you can find at Goodwill. And a lot of people are actually struggling in this economy. So many Americans who previously could afford to go to a fancy store and buy clothes are no longer able to do that. And you know why? It's because of the Biden-Harris economy. It's because of the Biden-Harris economy and what they have done to the economy with inflation and gas price hike and supply chain problems. So many Americans are struggling. They are struggling to make ends meet. And many people are not buying new clothes. And a lot of people are going to Goodwill or places similar to Goodwill or thrift stores to look for things, look for clothing at a price that they can afford. So when you ask, is that jacket from Goodwill? I don't know what you mean. No, this is not from Goodwill. But even if it is, that's not a problem, is it? Is it? Many people are struggling. There's collective hardship right now in this country. And you know why? You know why? It's because of the Biden-Harris administration. So people are going to Goodwill to shop for clothes. People are going to thrift stores, and there are many American families who have to rely on food pantries to put food on the table. Okay? So I don't understand what you mean when you say, is it from Goodwill? Does it really matter? What if it's from Goodwill? What if it's not from Goodwill? Does it really matter? I enjoy wearing this coat, and I think it looks good. It's comfortable, and that's all that matters, right? The reason I have to respond to those comments is because those comments have like some kind of a hidden meaning when somebody says, is that from Goodwill? And, there are many people who say, oh, you need braces. You go see a dentist. I mean, what's wrong with my teeth? What is wrong with it? This is what God gave me, and I don't need braces. Well, I will go to a dentist when I need to get a cleaning done, a teeth cleaning or whatever, or if I have things I need to discuss with the dentist, I will. But I don't need braces. So you can criticize my teeth, you can criticize my clothing, you can criticize my hair, whatever, my face. Doesn't matter to me. Okay? Dana, thank you so much for a wonderful compliment. Dana just wrote a wonderful compliment. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dana. Johnny, thank you. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. A viewer writes, nope, criticizing your lack of talent or content. I don't judge my own talent. I don't judge my own talent. But I will tell you one thing, that I am a writer, okay? And I have written more than 100 letters to editors and op-eds, opinion pieces that have appeared in newspapers across the country, from USA Today, Boston Globe, Chicago Tribune, Philadelphia Inquirer, Pittsburgh Post Gazette, Washington Times, Washington Examiner, the Western Journal, I mentioned Chicago Tribune already, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, the Capital Times, Wisconsin State Journal, and more. New York Post, New York Daily News, and more. So when you say lack of talent, what exactly do you mean? Because I obviously write a lot. That's the talent. I write a lot, and I get widely published. So I mean, I don't know. If that's not a talent, then I don't know what talent you're looking for. But doesn't matter. Different people have different talents. God gave every person something, right? Some people draw nice paintings, nice pictures, and they paint really well. Some people sing very well. Some people write very well. Some people are good in sports. Some are good in, building sculptures or whatever. We all have talents, right? It's about using our talents in the right way to make this world a better place. I'm a writer. I do my best. I do the best I can through writing. Okay. Like Dana is writing that I make wire wrapped jewelry. That's awesome, Dana. Dana, do you have like a page or something on the internet where people can see it? The jewelry that you make. I don't know if you have a social media page with pictures or something of your collection. Really, if you have artwork, if you are an artist, let me know. I'd love to see. If you paint, if you make sculptures, jewelry, whatever, let me know. Okay, Dana writes no, but I can send you pics. Yeah, I'd love that. Hey, listen, anyone, if you want to send me any emails, let me give you my email address, okay? Hold on. My email is tausif@tausifanam.net. You can send me message on social media. You can send me email. There are a variety of ways to connect with me. And I know recently, in terms of emails, I have been a little slow in responding because I had a very busy few weeks. There are emails that I have received from members of this community, from other people who I have not had a chance to respond to yet. It's on my list. I will respond. I just haven't been able to do that yet. So I thank you for your patience, but I read the emails. Emails that I get, I read the emails very, attentively. I pay attention to the emails. Okay, let's see. Dingo writes, thank you for speaking common sense and truth. Thank you. Let's see. Mike writes, you do a great job, Tausif. I enjoy listening to you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I appreciate that. William, thank you for your support. I know that there are viewers here, and it's a small fraction. Overwhelmingly, the people who watch my videos, they are freedom-loving people. They are here for the meaningful conversation. They are here for the constructive dialogue. But there are a few people here, a small minority, a small fraction out of the total number of viewers. A small number of people come here to distract me, to try to cause disturbance during the conversation. They try to cause disturbance in the live chat window. They engage in name calling and insults. And I have said that I will be blocking these individuals, and I try not to, but I have put a few people in timeout, and I will do it again if needed. I'm not afraid of criticism. I'm not afraid of disagreements, but I don't like people causing disturbance and engaging in name calling and being rude and harsh with others. And anyone who does that, I'll put you on timeout. Okay. NC writes, "Are you going to vote for Trump?" Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to vote for Donald J. Trump. Roy writes, "Don't block people who make good points, but you should block people who just insult you with no." That's what I do. I mean, I said people who are here, if you don't like my policy ideas, if you don't like my views, if you don't like my arguments, you are free to say, "Hey, Tassif, I disagree with you. I don't agree with you. I think you're wrong." You can say all that to me, and that's fine. But if you call me names, sometimes I still tolerate that, but if somebody is just calling me or other people names, insulting names, and just causing disturbance, writing the same comments, harsh comments over and over again, just copying and pasting the same comment, that's not acceptable. At some point, I have to, take action to stop that, so that we can continue with the meaningful conversation without any disturbance from those who are here to just cause trouble. Okay. Hold on. Okay, listen. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, it is time that I put Randall in timeout. Okay. Put user in timeout. So Randall has been timed out for 24 hours. That's what I've done. Okay. All right. Took me a while to do it, but I've done it. It's hard to monitor the live chat. So it took me a while, but I've done it finally. Okay. All right, my friends. Let's see. Okay. I'm changing screens here, so thank you for your patience. A viewer asked me, "Are you Indian? If so, sing me a song." I am not Indian. I am not Indian, but thank you for asking. Wow, more than 10,000 people have watched this video tonight on a Sunday night, early Monday morning, start of a new week. 10,000 people have watched this video so far. That is awesome. Thank you for your support. A viewer is asking, people are probably wondering where I'm from. Listen, if you want to know where I'm from, I've posted my website address in the window here. It's in the pinned message. You can click on my website and read my bio. I'm originally from Bangladesh. Okay, I'm an American citizen now. So thank you for your questions. William writes, "You are doing a solid public service." Thank you, William. Gloria writes, "Thank you for sharing your thoughts and opinions." Thank you, Gloria. Thank you. Thanks for your support. Daniel writes, people can read the comments. He can't read thousands of comments while also trying to talk politics. That's correct, Daniel, which is why I can't respond to each and every comment and question, just because, I'm trying to talk about the issues that I've, prior to a live stream. I usually make a list of topics that I want to discuss, and I want to make sure that I complete the discussion on those. So as I'm discussing, I usually can't read all the comments and questions, but usually after I'm done, then I pay closer attention to the live chat window, as I'm doing right now, uh, primarily to respond to what people are saying. So thank you for understanding that, Danielle. Heisenbrick writes, you are an American. Thank you. Zachary writes, keep up the great work. Thank you. Mike writes, and we love that you're here, Tassif. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that so very much. I'm blessed to be an American. It is the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, and I'm so blessed to be an American. Roy writes, are you a single issue voter? No, I actually care about, multiple issues. Immigration is something that I talk about very frequently. But when I look at a candidate, so before I decide who to vote for, I look at a candidate and try to see where that candidate stands on, the issue of immigration, Second Amendment, the issue of life versus abortion. I look at that also. That's also an important issue. And then I look at the candidate's views on energy policy. I want candidates who support energy independence, who support the fossil fuels. Drill, baby, drill, right? I mean, frack. We support fracking. We support drilling. Drill, baby, drill. So I look at a wide range of, policy issues. I'm not a single issue voter. The Second Amendment is important. The First Amendment is important. I support candidates who will protect our constitutional rights and our freedom. So, I look at a wide variety of things. Thank you, Gloria. Gloria writes, I'm glad you're here in America. Cheers. Thank you. Okay. Gloria writes, yes, drill, baby, drill. That's what we need. All right, let's see. Okay. Wow, we're getting close to 2-hour time mark, which is awesome. Okay, let's see. I have 708 votes in the poll so far. I'm going to wrap up the poll very soon. So if you have not voted yet, would you please vote? Would you please do that? A viewer named Lazy Gamer writes, you should run for office locally or something. We need people like you. Thank you for your support. Although I am not on the ballot in 2024, who knows what the future has, right? I appreciate the support. I appreciate the vote of confidence. And so, I don't know the future, but I know that in 2024, I am not on the ballot. We'll figure out what the future holds, okay? But thanks for your support. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the poll. If you have not voted yet, please do so. Please vote in the poll. A viewer writes, what's in the vase? It's actually not a vase. It is actually a lamp. It's a lampshade. It's an old, traditional looking lamp. It's not a vase. Salty Boys writes, very nice. Thank you. I'm glad you like my lamp here. Claudia Greenwood writes, Trump 2024. Awesome. All right. Anyone who has not yet voted, the question is, how concerned are you about illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border? Very concerned, somewhat concerned, or not concerned? Please vote if you have not done so already. Okay, let's see. Gloria writes, very concerned, I voted. I am also very concerned, Gloria. Charlie writes, very concerned. I am also very, very concerned about the situation at the northern border. We need security at the southern border, northern border, and maritime border. Matt writes about the RCP polling average in Pennsylvania. Let me look at that. I was looking at the RCP polling average in Pennsylvania. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And it seemed, I think if I remember correctly, at the time, it was a tie. So let me look at it now. So I'm looking at it. Pennsylvania, Trump versus Harris. It looks like it's a tie, 48.2%. Looks like it's a tie right now. But Matt, I strongly believe, Matt, that Kamala Harris is going to lose Pennsylvania. Okay, Kamala Harris is going to lose Pennsylvania. I really believe that. I think Trump's going to win Pennsylvania. I mean, remember when Kamala Harris said that she supports banning fracking? Okay, Matt writes, don't you think that if it's a tie, he's probably winning? I think so, Matt. You are correct. I think so. When the RCP polling average shows that it's a tie, what it really means is Trump is winning. I agree with that. And, remember when Kamala Harris said that she supports banning fracking? Also, although she has tried to walk away from that from that position, from that statement, just because she now desperately needs the votes from the Pennsylvania voters. But the voters have not forgotten that. The voters in Pennsylvania and in other states, they remember that Kamala Harris clearly said that she supports banning fracking. And no matter how much she tries to change that position now, that flip-flop is not going to work. As Claudia wrote, she flip-flops, but that flip-flop is not going to work. The people remember, especially in this day and age of social media, when you say something, that clip remains on the internet and people can revisit that and play that over and over again. And so people know very clearly that Kamala Harris supports banning fracking. So no matter how much she tries to walk away from that, she tries to present herself as somebody who would not ban fracking, the people know the truth. She is going to ban fracking. And so she is going to lose Pennsylvania. That's my thought, okay? All right, my friends. we have reached the 2-hour time mark. I think I'm going to wrap up this poll here. So the question that I asked is, how concerned are you about illegal? Hold on, I need a different pen. Give me 1 second here. All right. About illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border. Okay? Very concerned. The choices are very concerned, somewhat concerned, not concerned. Okay? Okay, I'm going to end the poll now. 718 votes. Very concerned is 60%. Not concerned is 27%. Okay. And 12% are somewhat concerned. So overwhelmingly, people are very concerned about illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border. So that's the result. How concerned are you about illegal immigration affecting our security at the northern border? 718 votes, 60% said very concerned, 27% said not concerned, and 12% said somewhat concerned. Okay. All right. Let's see, my friends. So Dana said, I just emailed you some pics. Go look now. I will do that, Dana. And so, my friends, I am going to wrap up this live stream. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for continuing to support this channel. And really, it is so amazing. By the way, hold on. Dana, I am looking at the email that you sent me. And the jewelry, are these jewelry that you made? Wow. It's so beautiful. That is so awesome. Thank you, Dana, for sharing that. I was just looking at my inbox. Thank you, Dana. Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to look at these pictures again after I end the live stream, but I can already see it really beautiful. Really beautiful. That is so awesome, Dana. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I think you should have a social media page, like an Instagram maybe, where you can post these pictures. I'm sure that many other viewers would love to see these pictures of excellent jewelry that you made. Thank you for sharing that, Dana. I appreciate that so very much. My friends, you can email me. And once again, I'm going to post my email address here for anyone who did not write it down. It is tausif@tausifanam.net. Very easy to remember. My name is Tausif Anam. My email address is tausif@tausifanam.net. Okay? So, Dana, thank you for sharing those pictures. I truly appreciate that. Wonderful jewelry. Great artwork. It's wonderful to see, such wonderful, artwork, craft work, artwork, right? Handmade jewelry. Awesome. So my friends, thank you all for being here. Okay. We spent 2 hours, more than 2 hours together tonight. Thank you. I will continue to talk about the issues that matter. I will continue to present to you facts and the truth. I will continue to share with you my opinions on a variety of issues. I will continue to talk about the current affairs. We have an election coming up. It is going to be the most important election of our lifetime. Okay? We have a choice to make this November. Do we vote for higher inflation, higher gas price, border crisis? Higher inflation, higher gas price, border crisis. That's Kamala Harris's. That would be those who want higher inflation, Kamala Harris is your candidate. Those who want higher gas price, Kamala Harris is your candidate. Okay? If you want border crisis, Kamala Harris is your candidate. But if you want a stable economy, if you want border security, if you want affordable energy, affordable gasoline, if you want safe communities, if you want peace and prosperity, then Donald Trump is your candidate. Vote for Trump, my friends. Vote for Donald J. Trump. Thank you for supporting this channel. I hope to be back again Monday night. Okay? Trump 2024. I hope to be back again Monday night. I will do my best to be back here Monday night. The timing is 11 p.m. Central Time, okay? So whatever time zone you are in, if you are in Eastern Time Zone, it's going to be midnight. If you are in the Mountain Time Zone, it's going to be like 10 p.m. Pacific Time Zone, it's going to be 9 p.m. If you're in the Central Time Zone, 11 p.m., okay? So please stay connected. Subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Subscribe, okay? I appreciate it. Tell your friends, tell your family members, tell your neighbors about this channel. Help me spread my message of peace, prosperity, and freedom, okay? Thank you so very much for all of your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Dana and William and Claudia and Heidi and Gerlina and Dingo and Matt and so many others. You know, I feel bad that, you know, when I start mentioning all the names, I will most likely end up missing a few names, so I apologize for that. Gloria writes, peace everyone. Thank you so very much. You know who you are, and I hope you understand how grateful I am for your support. So thank you so very much, my friends. Stay well, stay safe, stay healthy, and let's vote for Trump. Let's make America great again. Thank you so very much. I'll be back again Monday night at 11. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Thank you.